perfect time and opportunity to record myself another episode of Shank, because I'm fucking down, and also it's late, so as usual you get all the energy you want, especially since nobody watches this fucking playthrough, so I can easily, and with no real restraints, perfect, make it my vlog again. Yeah. Coming back to when they do this, third time, let me tell you, Jesus shit. Fair. Can I hang on those skulls? Oh yes, I can. Good. Remember that steam thing? Oh, it's fine, I'm alive. Remember that steam thing that I talked about? Well, you know, it went well. But not really. It's been as it was before. Only I didn't quite get the thing I wanted to get out of it. So it was harder and more frustrating. But in essence, it stayed the same. The person didn't really change. So you know, what would you know? Sort of wasn't worth it really. You need to. It's very, you know, it's very frustrating that you have to give up on things that you want to have, regardless of what they are. So it's always a downer when you can't achieve your goals, and that's sort of a example of that. Sort of kind of a goal you'd like, or I'd like to fulfill. But anyway, we lived before, we'll live again. We managed once, we'll manage again. We'll see what will happen next day. Right? Coming back to the game, I feel like I played almost the entire chapter and decided to, oh yeah, like this, and decided to quit just before. Maybe if I didn't suck at the game, or didn't distract myself with the game, with talking, instead of playing, I'd be able to get to this point and not have to replay the entire chapter. And it's fine anyway. I'm here. Someone else isn't. Yeah. Like for instance the audience. Right, what's on the docket? Let's see here. Ah yes. Detroit Become Human, the new best game from a failure of the game design, David Cage, came out. And it's all about all the things that his previous games were. Heavy-handed fucking things and poor acting, misunderstanding of human function and things like that. But what I want to say is that only now, in fourth game, but maybe a third in this kind, maybe fourth, of this sort of genre, because, what was it, Omicron wasn't really that, it was something unique that he was getting into, let's say, trying to get into the business, the industry with, oh no, oh yeah, no, it's fine. Right. He tried to get into the biz. Shit. Amazing. Fucking fuck. Shitty ass cunt. As usual. Him and others. I said that. What did I say? Yes, he was trying to get into the gaming or game making industry with Omicron, but then he went more into the David Cage we know now. And what I'm trying to say is that only now Detroit Become Human game has a flowchart of your choices that not only tell you which choices are meaningless, but also tells you how many people chose differently and what were the other possibilities, as in letting you know that there were other possibilities to play the game. But on the other hand, so, well, let's talk about the first hand first. So on the first hand, on one hand, you get to know those things, you know that you missed something. But on the other, the things that you might have missed were game overs for your characters, for instance. And is that really what you want to play the game again to see? The loss? And play it again and again to see the loss of in every chapter? Because it will impact the stories, presumably. Fine. Great! Amazing. Split-second reaction to the fucker that you couldn't even see is coming. Amazing. Very fair. So one of the options that you could choose or get led to in the game, Detroit, become human, are lost states. Is that something you would want to play the game for? I wouldn't. And you also see what choices are meaningless, but then again, it was never a problem for me, really. Because what the game really is about is making choices. It's not that the choice is meaningless or meaningful, it's always a chance for you to express yourself to any degree. I always like that. Even though maybe game might be really non-replayable because it's all transparent how it all looks like behind the curtain. But still. When you play it the first time, really, the first time is all you really need. You want to play the game once, but well, and you try to get the 90 or 80% at once, instead of getting 25% over 4 playthroughs. So I'm not complaining that there are choices and some of them are meaningless. I'm complaining about if there are choices if the game makes you think that all the choices are meaningful. Or more like... So what I'm thinking about? Follow each other logically? I don't know if I mentioned that graphic novels are mostly, aside from reading, are mostly choices, because there's no gameplay there. But what they also are is Japanese. So they might expect you that if you pick, you might think that if you pick a cake, you might end up getting diabetes later on in the game, or something like that, or having energy to play on, to move on, right? Because you can't do anything with that. Amazing. Shotgun, pretty much useless. You think that if you eat a cake in a Japanese graphic novel, it will lead to you having strength to continue things, to live, essentially. But what it really is that it's gonna end up being that, like, the choices are all about the unforeseen consequences. You think you're gonna eat a cake to be strong, but you're gonna turn out that the consequences of that action is that someone else didn't eat the cake, or they're jealous about the cake, so they're gonna kill you. Because that's Japanese logic. They've got everything backwards. I'm gonna have to switch the guns again. I'm not allowed to shoot straight up, of course. Sorry to forget. My bad. Game overs are the failure of the game design. Ah, yes, this motherfucker. Good. Perfect. Did I even dodge this or did he miss? Anyway. Turned out in my favor. Other things... What was the other thing on the docket? Playing blindly. How blindly, really? Yes! Last of Us! They announced Last of Us 2, where Ellie is now grown up, or at least older, which is problematic because before she was a cute little girl, and now she's ugly. So there's that. And the other thing that you know about Last of Us 2 is that not only that she's ugly, but she has homosexual tendencies. So theoretically, it's not much of a surprise since she kissed her friend in like a DLC for the previous game. And it's not that it's a problem that she is homosexual, but the problem is that she is resistant to the fucking plot device, essentially. She's immune to the setting, and she chooses not to procreate essentially, spread her genes, and spread humankind's immunity to this problem. Oh, a boss, I guess. Yes, a boss. And a cutscene.
This ends here, fool.
Yes. He sort of looks like someone, but I don't know who. Toro, meaning the ball. Good thing he could kick me from behind himself. Although, what's the gimmick again? I remember it took me a while to deal with him. The first time I played the bloody game. No. Did I see that right? Did that attack took half of my health? Is this what I want? No. No, that's not what I want either. That's what I want. Good. No, good. That's the gimmick. That's the gimmick. What's the gimmick again? Shit. Being one hit combo is the gimmick? Oh, no. I'm good. That went well. That's fine. Alright. Going well. Unlike everything else. Oh, good. He missed the kick. Well, if he hits me any other time, once more, I'm gonna be over. Good. Gonna have to die. Is it gonna be first try? No, because he's gonna launch the super combo. Oh. Probably one was enough. That's good enough. Oh. Fortunately, I had the cutscene grenade. And that's not how you detonate them. That's one of the points of your ammunition. It can't be volatile to shock. Even though you can detonate ammo by tossing rocks at it. Although it has to be positioned somehow in such a way that the rock would strike the striker. Anyway, like I was saying, in my vlog here, or audio log, a log, because it's not really about the video when I'm talking. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed out, you know. Things could have been better. I wish they were. I hate things. I wish I was a god. Yeah, and he's shooting. Can I get an assault rifle? No, you cannot. You got an Uzi. A Uzi. That's pretty much the same thing, right? You get gun kata when you don't want to, and most of the bullets don't go into the enemies in front of you, and don't help you with mowing down enemies that you think machine guns are for, or at least fully automatic weapons. Submachine guns supposed to be. Don't touch this. Matrix again. Yeah, talking about Matrix, been editing some Star Wars lately. And putting it up. Have fun. Learn to do motion tracking. Even though a couple of times it actually didn't work as intended, because I think you need a large area to track. Shit. You need large area to track, and the tiny bullets ended up being needed to be followed by hand, which I could have essentially done without the motion tracking option, and just putting the subtitles or text over the point in every frame that I wanted them to be in. But you could say I got practice with that, or some knowledge of how to do it. Possibly. Not that anyone would comment. Right. So, am I close to the final boss? Possibly, maybe, not really. Well, there were double features with bosses before, as in within the episode I managed to record. So shit, I'm gonna manage to get fucking killed before that, or almost, and need to fight the boss with like no health, almost no health, and do it flawlessly, not even in the first go. Yeah. I get stuck in a pattern, guys. Get stuck in a pattern. It's like Metroid. Right, can't use those guns. That again, because it doesn't work like that. It's amazing. What kind of limitations can we put on a shotgun? Well, it's inaccurate, it has no range, and you cannot shoot up at all. Yes, good thing he blocked knives with his forearms again. Remember, if you want to block knives, wear chainmail, riveted or welded. Or if you can't afford it, well, chainmail is cooler and fits better, but if you really would prefer a stab-proof vest, be my guest. Perfect. I even rhymed that. I don't know. I wonder what tomorrow will bring me. Probably nothing interesting. I hate tomorrows. I hate waking up. I actually woke up earlier this day because someone called me and wanted things from me, so I jokingly thought to myself, so I'm gonna wake up earlier and have a longer productive day because I'll have more daylight and I'll be more active because, you know, melanin productions and things like that. But it turned out to be quite shit actually. Yeah. And he throws grenades at me. Look at the grenades. Look at the bullets. Fuck. Give me some time to change guns. I need to shoot the fuckers at the perches. He's still alive, come on. Ah, another one. That's what I needed. Good thing I hit the wrong button actually. No, don't do kata. Stop being equilibrium. Mano. I was misreading his name into Nano and Mondo and all other kinds of things. I got him. And they got me. Perfect. Sick. Amazing. Fantastic. Great. Just what I needed. Oh yeah. Talking about talking is I've been fucking around with audio settings again. Because boy do I hate how annoying that autocorrect or equalizer was. I think what it was is actually the other audio driver or like support application, I don't know. It's like the motherboard has programs they recommend you to download. For instance, to have sound at all. That's reasonable. But they also offer you another thing. For some reason, as if you needed to. So I got both, and I think after all, it was that the other one had an equalizer turned on. It was a Windows fault. So I turned that off, and before I was complaining that everything's louder. I even have that on one of the videos. I don't know which one, I can't even make a quiz out of that. I have that on one of my videos, but what was I saying? Have it on video. What do I have on video? That I'm complaining about the audio. That it's too loud. Yes, now I've got it. Now I remember. Shit. You're gonna kill me, man. It's gonna be game over, man. Game over. Shit. Bitch! Just die when you're asked politely. World, take that to heart. Just fucking die. You know why survival games are so appealing? At least to men, I guess. Because there's, or maybe at least to me, it's because there's no one else to bother you. There's no other fucker to stand on your way and do stupid shit. I kinda still want to talk about the thing that brought me grief today, but the more I'll talk about it, the more I'll say about it. And that's not what I want. You know? Just give me fake like not fake, vague support. Like I've seen quote meme unquote that was about, it was, you know, a captioned picture, and that's not a meme, that's a captioned picture, and it was about how, was it some rip-off of SpongeBob rip-off or based on, where it says, I don't, or was it an actual picture of a cake where it said, it was, there was a glaze that spelled, I don't know what you're on about. I'm paraphrasing, I don't remember it word for word. I don't know what you're on about and why you're sad, but I support you 100%. Give me that. That would be nice. Perhaps not you, as in the viewer, just the world in general. I accept money as form of consolation. In any amount too. Good, that's done. Wish I had more beer. Talking as Shank. How did that take? Not that long. I still can go for longer. I've been recording lots of Star Wars lately, and it's taking up so much space. Shank is taking so much space too, because I'm recording long episodes, because every time you come back, you have to restart the whole chapter. So I could record less, but then I'd have to fuck around with clicking on. I find the way I do it now more convenient, so I'm gonna stick with that. I mostly remember where to cut or how to find the point to cut. Yes, I was talking about audio. I reinstalled all the fucking drivers again. I swapped out mic settings because that wasn't correct again. Because you reinstall everything back again, put the settings back to where they were, and it turns out it doesn't work the same way. So now I've got it differently, but I'm looking at the recording software, and perfect. That's what I wanted. I'm gonna be fucking tossed back so far back. Is it far back? It's slow back. There was a fucker with guns, and I was supposed to figure out that I wanted to pounce on him. The attack that I can't really use because it doesn't work on the biggest fucks. There we go. That worked. Yeah. Rifle fucker. I should probably really be using block and a lot. But that's boring. You just wait and wait. You're being wailed on and you just wait. Perfect, amazing. Keep at it. Haha! It's like in Smash. I made it. There we go. There I go. Perfect, let's do that again. Nothing like putting a guy with a fucking gun on the ledge, that's fair. Fun and engaging mechanics. It's like the old games when the game lasted for like 3 hours and you had to memorize it essentially to get anywhere. And since it was 3 or 2 hours of gameplay, intended gameplay. Fuck. End of the episode. Going great, like the end of my day. Fucking hell, man. Bitches, man. Am I right or am I right? Nigga. It's fucking. What am I supposed to do? I even jumped over him and it wasn't enough to clear him. Just fucking mash buttons. They'll possibly end up. This will possibly result in you achieving your goals. It's like living. Yell hard enough and maybe eventually someone will come over to see what all the ruckus is about. I'm stealing that from Garrus Vakarian from Mass Effect 3, but that's completely not on point. I was trying to more convey something more about coasting through life and hoping for the best, not really doing anything. Yeah, perfect. Amazing. You fucking... Amazing game. Totally not getting annoyed. Totally full of fucking spunk and energy and things to talk about. Annoyance won't keep me quiet. Would have been better if he actually charged me, because then he would be at the fucking edge. He's off the fucking screen. I have no counter to any of this, aside from giving him ground essentially. This fucking big shit ass dickhead stanking all the fucking damage. I'm spiking the mic the fuck out. It's late. I'm probably waking someone up. And now the time. Now I spawned him now. Tossing grenade. Fuck you grenades. Perfect. And now I can't even cut it out because I talked. I need to get into the habit of not talking actually. I guess. That would save me time. Just fucking die. Fucking kill yourself. End your misery. End mine. Burn the world. Start the war. Korea, please. Launch the nukes. I don't know how the meeting with Trump went. Somehow I missed those news. Fuck out of here. Well, then with the fucking rifle came over. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this at the edge of this. Now it worked. Never before, but now it did. Who did I stab into? This one, I guess. Do more stabbing. Maybe that's the answer. Essentially, it's one hit kills, or at least one hit stuns. Should be finishing for today. Soon, maybe. Or maybe I'm just at the beginning of the, like, I'm probably very close to the end of this chapter, and now end up needing to replay all of it. Because that one fucking moment that I had to repeat 4 times. Yes, more guns. If only guns were effective. Yeah. Do the roll right into the fucking wall. I'm sure you could hear all my button mashing better since I changed the grip to get more comfortable and less sweaty. I figured out what the issue is. I'll get to it maybe, since I have to talk. Otherwise I'll have to replay the entire fucking chapter. Prolong the episode or prolong the suffering next time. What was I on about? Yes, the setting on the mic are different, so maybe the recording is gonna sound different. On top of the immediate microphone environment changing lately. So where do I go? Up? Probably up. Oh no, there's this fucker left. Now is it up? It's up here, but that gives me nothing. So the audio is gonna be different, perhaps, maybe, aside from the fact that I'm fucking half whispering, but only half whispering. And what was the other thing I was on about? Can anyone text me what I meant?